Hello, today we're going to look at my Pez collection. These particular ones we're going to look at are more the ones that we can group into themed groups. And the first one we have is part of Peanuts group. We have quite a few from Peanuts, and we have Lucy here with her pretty black hair and her orange base. And then we have from Peanuts again, Peppermint Patty, and she has her red bobbed hair and her little freckles, and she's cute, and she works, and a lime green base for her. And then in Peanuts as well, we have Charlie Brown, and he has on a blue baseball cap and a red base and a big smile on his face, and he's very cute over there. And the next one we have is Snoopy, just regular Snoopy, and he has yellowed with age. We started collecting these in the 1990s and 2000s, and we had them on a shelf for a long period of time. And I get the feeling this one got sun damaged because I have another Snoopy that I'll show you in a minute, and his fur is his plastic, meaning to be his white fur is far whiter. But the other thing is that this one was made in Hungary, and the next one I'll just show you now. He's a Joe Cool. He was made in Slovenia. And I have to think that this Joe Cool was older because they stopped making these in Slovenia. But look at the difference between the colors of their heads. But this Snoopy has his hot pink base. And then our Joe Cool here with his cool black sunglasses on has a silver base. Last one for the Peanuts is Woodstock, and he's pretty much all the same color yellow. His head and his base, and he's got his little head feathers there. He's so sweet. And the next one we have is kind of in a very small group. We only have 3 of Looney Tunes. And we have Sylvester here, and he has his black and white markings and his red nose, and his base is red, and I'm going to make sure he works, yes. And then to join him in the Looney Tunes theme, we have Daffy Duck, but he's a sleepy Daffy Duck. He's got sleepy eyes and a little cap on his head. It's blue, like he's ready to go to bed, and the rest of him is black. His base is black, and of course his feathers are black, and he works. And the last one we have for Looney Tunes is Yosemite Sam, and he has his big hat on and his huge mustache and his tie, his yellow tie. And he has a blue base. He sounds a little more creaky than the other ones. I don't know why. I'm just going to throw in a random one that I'm sure we probably had all 4, but I can only find one of. I bet you actually we not only had all 4 turtles, but we probably had their Master Splinter, and was their friend April that helped them. I'm sure we probably had all of them, but this is all I can find of the Ninja Turtles is Donatello with his purple mask and his purple bottom there. And the next one I'll show you is kind of a random thing that came out of a cereal box. And I thought we had the Trix Rabbit, too, of him, but all we have is Lucky from Lucky Charms. And this was a promotion that they had, and I'm sure probably Lucky Charms. It's smaller, though, than, see? I don't know how many there were of that series. I thought we had Trix Rabbit, too, but I can't find him. And here's another random one. I thought we had more, too. You know, maybe my kids traded them, or who knows what happened to them, but we only have one Miss Piggy. I thought we had Kermit, too, but we have Miss Piggy with her pretty blonde hair and her blue eyes, and look, she has on a pearl necklace, and she's got a really pretty purple bottom. And then we have a few, well, we have 3 from Winnie the Pooh. And here we have Eeyore, isn't he cute? And Eeyore is pretty much just, he's got this color fur, like his purpley gray fur, and his bottom is the same thing, same color. And he has his little black top on his head, his little hair. And he kind of has a smile on his face. Kind of. He has a slight smile on his face. And here we have Tigger. And Tigger is pretty much the same thing too. He's got a lot of the same color in his head and then the same color base. And he looks like a happy guy, huh? And then the last one we have of the Winnie the Pooh is Piglet. And he has his light pink face and a different color pink in this inside of his ears and nose and mouth, but then this really pretty colored pink on his bottom. Does he work? Oh, I got him. Yep. And the next 2 I have were from a special series called Sours, S-O-U-R-Z, from 2002. There were 4 of them, but I only have 2. And this one is the green apple. And this guy, the 2 I have something in common. They both have this sticking out tongue. And this one has headphones and green leaves on his head and a red bottom. I was going to say it's kind of reddish orange, but it's red. And the other one I have of that series, so Sours, is this. And at first I thought it was grapes, but it's not. I looked on the internet, and this is blueberry. And he has on orange sunglasses with pink lenses, and again the tongue sticking out in this bright pink bottom. And in this series, I don't recall having all 4 of them, but there, from what I can see on the internet, there was a watermelon and a lemon. And if we had them, I don't have them anymore, or they will be unearthed in this house 100 years from now or something, because I sure can't find them. And then the next 2 are, I feel that they are grouped together. And this is a tow truck, and I have it written down as M-A-T-E-R, Mater maybe? But isn't he cute? Look at his eyes and his teeth. It kind of sounds like that's driving down my street right now. So he's a tow truck, and he's got his toe in the back, and he's got a green bottom. And then what goes with him is this one, and I looked this up. It's kind of a little sports car, blue sports car with blue eyes and an orange bottom. And what I could see on the internet is that it's called Sally, S-A-L-L-Y. Maybe I'm wrong, but those are the 2 we have from that particular set. Now, in this collection of Pez containers, I found these 2 guys, and I have other superheroes that we're going to do in the next set, but obviously these aren't Pez containers. And I looked them up, and they are called clicks. I looked up the patent number actually, because they're on the side, and what this is. So this is Captain America, and we have the Hulk too. And they're plastic with a sticker. This is a sticker. His Captain America outfit is stuck on this piece of plastic with a sticker. It's not molded. His face is. And the candy went in the same way as Pez does, and then you did that to get the candy out. And the candies either were Smarties candy, which are a small circular candy, or they were something like that. And then here's the Hulk. So we have two. And he's the same thing. He's got his Hulk costume that's definitely a different color green by now, because I think these are from 2002. And that's how I found out what they were. I looked up the patent number. They have a U.S. patent number on the sides of them here, and they're in good shape, but they ended up in with the Pez containers. And the next group I'm going to do are Star Wars, the Simpsons family, and something else that I don't remember. Let's continue on with our Pez containers. Next we have Marge Simpson. Look at her eyelashes. Isn't she pretty? With her blue hair and her orange necklace and her green bottom. And she is in good operating condition. But I cannot say the same of her son here when I picked him out of the box, Bart. But I fixed him. As I've been handling these little guys, I have learned, they're pretty simple operation, but with him, that little plastic thing was stuck way up here. But I've learned something about how they put together. They are put together, but he's just pretty simple here, yellow and orange, and he's fixed. I fixed him, but there's Bart. Let's put him next to his mom. And here's the little baby, Maggie. And she's got her little blue bow that matches her outfit, her little sleeper that she wears. And then the bottom is kind of that same blue, and she has her little pacifier. Look, she's got her mother's eyes, the same eyelashes. It's cute. I think she works. Let's see. Yep, she works good. I don't know what happened to Bart there, but I got to the bottom of it. And here's Homer. Pretty straightforward. He's working good with his 5 o'clock shadow and his, he's got a couple sprigs of hair up there, huh? And a blue bottom. And then, I was going to say, who are we missing? These are the only ones we have. I don't know if they had more. But we have Lisa, and she's got her eyelashes just like her mom and her sister. And she has on a necklace. And she has an orangish reddish bottom. She's pretty much just 2 or 3 colors. So that's all we have of that particular collection or family, let's say. And next we have a lot of superheroes, and I'm not sure that they were any part of any collection, but we're just going to do superheroes in general now. And we have Spider-Man, and he's all pretty much the same color red, but with his white eyes with a black rim. And then to go along with him in the superhero department, we have Batman. My kids both loved Batman. And I'm sure that there's probably many, many different types of Batman Pez containers, but I'm pretty pretty sure this is the only one we have. Well, as we go through them, we may find more, but I'm pretty sure this is the only one. And he's just a basic blue. And then we see his face peering through there. Another superhero we have is Wolverine, with his yellow and black mask. And he has a black bottom. And he's working very well. And the next superhero we have, I'm not missing anybody, is the Hulk. He is a very bright green on the bottom, and then a couple other shades of green for his hair and his face and his eyebrows. And he works. Now, probably, I almost missed a superhero. How could we miss you, Wonder Woman? She's got her pretty black hair and her headband with a red star and her pretty red lips, and she has a pretty red bottom piece. And I'm looking at my pile here. I don't want to miss anybody. I think that's it on the superheroes. The largest collection we have are Star Wars. And are these both a stormtrooper? I think they are. I think that's what they are. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're definitely two different shades, aren't they? I don't know. I'll have to look that up. I didn't realize there were two like that. Oh, there might be more. But here we have a Death Star. And that has a black bottom. I'm going to try to stick with the ones I know. C-3PO. And he's pretty much all the same color. It's pretty gold. He really stands out. And these are obviously more browns and grays than these the other colorful characters. And then we have Chewbacca here. Look at that face. And he's pretty much all the same color brown. He's got I think a black nose and blue eyes. And here's another one. We have two. All I knew is that we had a lot of Star Wars. I didn't really look at them too much before I did this. This one is newer because this one's made in China and this one was made in Slovenia. So look at the difference between the two. So this one's a lot older. They stopped making them in Slovenia. They make them, at least from what I read on the internet, they make them in China and Hungary now, only. Whereas they used to make them in Czechoslovakia and Slovenia, and well, the first ones were made in Austria, 100 years ago. And this is Emperor Palpatine, right? He's kind of scary looking, I have to say, and he's pretty much all the same color, this kind of purpley, burgundy, brown. No. But to make up for how scary he is, we'll look at somebody cute, an Ewok. He's all brown with his little lighter brown little head covering. I don't even want to put him next to that. Here, let's put Darth Vader in between them. We all know him, huh? He's all black with 1, 2, 3 little silver things on his scary, scary Darth Vader mask. And this one, is he Luke Skywalker, like as a fighter pilot, you think? I think that's what he is, but he's got on a helmet and yellow eye protection, like a thing that flips down in his helmet, and an orange bottom. We'll put him next to him. We have a lot of Star Wars. We have Boba Fett, and I can tell that the top is maybe a little, this one's older. They're probably all older, the Star Wars ones. This is going back. But he's got quite a few colors on him, doesn't he? He's got like a metal gray bottom. Is this another Boba Fett? Is it another Boba Fett? Like I said, I didn't look at these. They're both made in Hungary, so I don't know what that means about the age. And maybe I'm wrong, but I think these are both Boba Fett. And this one, well, maybe not. I don't know. Let me know if you want to leave me a comment. But he's got a shiny silver head with blue markings. They definitely have different colors, so you know, I might be mistaken in that regard. And I think this guy, we're going to have to scoot these down, there's a lot of them. I think this guy's name is General Grievous. And he is quite detailed compared to some of the other ones, isn't he? He's scary. Look at his scary eyes. I don't want to look at him anymore. I'm just kidding. Let's scoot him down. Let's put him next to another scary one. I actually found those two kind of together in the box. Not that that means anything, but I'm going to try to scoot our last two here. The last two from Star Wars are friendly guys. We have an R2-D2, and he is one of the more detailed little guys out of these. He really looks like the real thing, doesn't he? And he's got a blue base, and he's working very well. He's got his arms and his little feet and all of his little components, so to speak. And then last, oh come on, scoot down without falling, please. So that Star Wars is what we have the most of, and the last one is Yoda. This regular old Yoda. I would assume that we bought most of these pre-2007 of the Star Wars. Early 2000s, I would say. Maybe the 90s, but I really doubt it. I would say early 2000s. Whatever they have available, I'm sure that they've made all different kinds of these. But these are the ones we have, and that, to date them, so to speak, would be when we acquired these. Now the rest of them that I have, and I'm going to have to make room, because I think we might have the whole collection of these. It was called from something called Bugz, B-U-G-Z. And they're from 2002, which makes sense to me when I looked it up, because that's around the era when we were buying these for our kids. And I think we might have the whole thing. This one, I'm not sure what, I think this one is the adult bee with a yellow base, maybe the queen bee. And look at the antennae, and the eyes. The eyes are really cool. And this one, I think, And this one's damaged, but I'll show you what happened. I think this one's called the Baby Bee. And the eyes are not like that. They're not like crystallized, but he's very cute. But look at his little antennae have fallen off, but I did find them in the box. I don't know if there's any way to fix them. He's so cute. Look at his yellow and black body. I didn't know what happened to him when I got him out. He didn't look like the other ones on the internet. I could tell something had happened to him. But they've sat in a box for a very, very, very long time, so that's what happened to him. I'm going to look this one up. I'm not sure what he is, but he definitely goes in with these guys, I think. I'll look him up. But I know that this one, and this one's a little damaged at the end. It's a pink flutterfly. And one of his, I'm not sure what happened to his antenna. It looks like maybe a cat or a child, or maybe even a dog, nibbled on him. But he has, or she, has a really pretty pastel pink head and a purple bottom, and then look at the pretty purpley, like lilac mouth. I'm looking this up now. I'm trying to find out what he is. There was a ladybug too in this. I don't have the ladybug, but I do have this one, and they're calling him Pink Clumsy Worm. He's cute, isn't he? He's sweet looking. And he has a blue bottom. And it's kind of like maybe an inchworm. Maybe. I don't know. And this is Jumpin' Jack, the grasshopper. And look at his back. Look at. He's got his antennae in the back and green. I'm sorry. Yellow eyes. Okay, I looked this one up. He's a fly. And that makes sense. I think I had looked that up before, but I forgot. And he has a lot of different colors, and he has an orange bottom, but I guess that's what maybe a fly's face looks like up close. I don't know. And then the last one we have is this guy, and he is a beetle, and he is pretty intact. Look at his antennae. They're three colors: orange, like blue, and the same color as his bottom, this dark, dark blue, like a midnight blue. And he has that same orange as his eyes, as the tip of his antennae. And he works very well. So that was that on the collections that we have of groups for the pest containers. The largest being obviously the Star Wars. We had a lot of them. I didn't realize how many we had, just eyeballing a huge box of loose pest containers. But I thank you for joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.